Hi everyone, welcome to another quick session. In this session, we will discuss all the penetration test and test types. So these slides explain the types of penetration test based on the knowledge level the tester has about the system. So here is a breakdown of each test type with practical context. So let's get started. The first one is known environment white box test. So the tester has complete knowledge of the target system. For example, network diagrams, IP addresses, source code. Um, Here, the goal is test internal security with full access to identify vulnerabilities thoroughly. It often used by internal teams or in secure code reviews. So this white box testing is uh, uh, the tester go into the test with substantial information of the target system and networks. So you may see these terms in CISSP exam, white box test, black box test, but I doubt that you see known environment or unknown environment terms in the CISSP exam, but these terms can be used interchangeably. The second one is unknown environment, which calls black box test. It means that a tester knows nothing about the environment, completely blind about the infrastructure or about the system, um, simulating an simulating an external hacker. The goal is identify what an outsider can find and exploit. Uh, so use case external penetration testing are red team exercises. So we'll discuss about red team in our upcoming session. But here we need to understand about uh, black box test. So here the tester is completely blind. Partially known environment. Partially known environment means tester has limited knowledge like credential or user access, simulate an insider or compromised user. So user has uh, the tester has limited information. So sometime in form of login credential simulate the level of knowledge that attacker with long-term access to system would achieve thorough research through research and system footprinting. The uh, sec unknown environment, partially known environment we have discussed now, rule of engagement. Very important point. Whenever we plan those type of tests, we need to have rule of engagement. The purpose of the test, right? Why we are going to perform this test, captured in signed and legal contracts. So the another important point which we need to keep in mind uh, when we plan those tests, we need to ensure everyone will be aware what system will be considered, date, time, and any constraints all should be aware of. So that is important. So we are not supposed to do anything without informing the respective team or the affected users. So because if we perform this test without informing them, that could bring system down and that could cause a big outage and it could be a big loss for the company. So therefore rule of engagement is very important. All type of penetration test we need to document all those steps. So there should be a proper rule of engagement. So few more terms regarding this penetration test. So lateral movement. Um, so once you gain access to an initial system, then moving to other device on the inside of the network. So you can laterally move from one system to another system. That is lateral movement. Second term is another term is a privilege escalation, a security hole created when code is executed with higher privilege than those of the user running it. So generally, a higher level account, but in some cases it is a horizontal privilege escalation, which where user gains access to another user resources. So it could be a vertical, it could be a horizontal. So when you get access to the system, so you may get access to the to higher level. It could be admin, right? So then you can perform those tasks uh, as an admin, right? So therefore, privilege escalation is another important topic, right? So we need to understand what privilege escalation is. Persistence is setting up mechanism to maintain access to compromised system even after reboots or patches, ensure long-term access for deeper exploitation or backdoors creation. So once you get access to the system, you make sure that you stay in the system for longer period of time, enabling the ability to reconnect to the compromised host and use it as remote access tool. Few more terms, very important. The final stage is cleanup. Once you complete your penetration test, in which all work done during the testing process is cleaned up and removed. So we need to remove all those tools, scripts, backdoor, or logs left behind during testing. Why important? Prevents any potential risk from leftover artifacts and restore the system to its original states. So cleanup is very important once you complete your penetration testing part. Bug bounty, a monetary reward offered to ethical hacker for finding and responsible disclosing security vulnerabilities. Those are ethical hackers. They use it. Who use it? Companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, etc. So benefit, cost effective way to crowdsource vulnerability discovery from global security community. So that means a company does not need to hire a hacker. So they need to they can rely on ethical hacker. So they if they find something, so they get monetary reward, right? So in some companies they have dedicated department, those who take care of those type of topics along with the ethical hacker, right? So that is bug bounty. Last topic is pivoting. Pivoting means using a compromised system as a stepping stone to attack other system on the same network. Goal: move deeper into environment to access more valuable or sensitive targets. Hacker compromises low security printer server and then pivot to the HR or finance server. So it is kind of hopping. So when you get into one system, then you from there you can hop into another system. So uh, if the compromised is introduced at a different time, then the attack then it is said to involve persistence. So all these terms are very important for the CISSP exam. I hope I would be able to explain them. So thank you. I would say thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any feedback or question, please share in the comment section.